Hey everyone, it's Cailin and welcome to Movement with Cailin. Today we're going to be doing a Pilates mat class that is focused on the core. So if you know anything about Pilates, the core is our powerhouse, our center, where we find so much of our power from in so many of our movements in Pilates as well as in our everyday life. So we are going to fire this up. We're going to feel good, feel nice and strong at the end of this class. So we're going to lay down on our backs. All you need is a mat for today. So nice and simple. Go ahead and bring yourself all the way down. So we're going to just do some breathing work first. I want you to feel your shoulders nice and open and wide. Your feet are flat on the mat, your knees are bent, and the legs are in parallel. Now, as you're here, I want you to think of releasing your glutes and your hips. So I want that pelvis nice and flat so that you could put a coffee cup there. And then as you scan up the rest of the body, I want the back of your ribs to be pressing into the mat as well. And then the back of your head with your shoulders just nice and open. So those are your 3 points I want you to focus on. Back of your pelvis, back of your ribs, and back of your head with those shoulders wide. All right, let's take a few deep breaths here. Deep breath into the ribs. And then exhale, release, pulling that belly button down, but without changing the shape of the spine. So take another deep breath in, inhale. And then exhale, start to engage those lower abdominal muscles. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale, release. All right, now we're gonna move into pelvic rocking. So we're doing these first few movements just to start to open and wake up the body. So arms by your sides, take an inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna pull your low back into the mat. This time you will lift your tailbone off the mat and flatten your low back into the floor. And then we inhale back to that neutral position. And then we exhale, think of pulling your belly button down, lifting your tailbone up, and then inhale back to neutral. So we're starting to loosen up that lower back. Engage the abdominals a little bit deeper. Inhale back to neutral. Good, let's do 2 more. Good, inhale. And last one. Good, inhaling to neutral now. And now we're gonna continue that movement up into a rolling bridge. So we're gonna take our deep breath in here. Exhale, starting to flatten that low back and then peel your spine off one bone at a time as you lift up into that beautiful bridge. Straight line, shoulders to knees. And then we reverse it coming back down. So think upper back comes down first, mid back, low back, pelvis. Good, inhale at the bottom, exhale, peel the spine up. Keep those legs in that neutral position. Inhale at the top, exhale, lower back down. Find that control and that spinal mobility as you bring it up and down. Let's do 3 more just like that. Roll up. Good, lift and lengthen. Good, and rolling down. So this is starting again to wake up that core, wake up that spine. And your core, just so you know, actually really starts at the starts at the glutes and goes all the way up to the shoulders and encompasses that whole kind of cylinder in that upper torso and then all the way down to the glutes as well. So that really encompasses our core, front, back, and sides. All right, let's go ahead and release the pelvis, hold it here, and then we're gonna draw one leg at a time up into a tabletop position. So tabletop is 90 degrees at knees, 90 degrees at hips. Arms are gonna be up towards the ceiling. We're gonna work on dead bug here. So this is gonna be opposite arm and leg reaching away. Feel the back of the ribs pulling down. Right leg reaches long away from the body, left arm reaches back. And then bring it back to center. Switch sides, right arm back, left leg forward, and then back to center. So keep alternating, finding control here. You should feel those abdominals start to really fire up and kick in, and make sure those ribs aren't arching off of the floor. Keep them engaged, pulling down towards your mat. Good, inhale exhale, inhale out, exhale in. Let's do 3 more sets. And if any of this is too much, you can always do one arm, one leg, instead of doing both the arm and the leg together. Good. Last set. Good, and then bring it all the way back in. Let's keep the legs in tabletop here, and we're gonna move into our abdominal curl. This is where we move right from the rib cage. So we're gonna take our inhale here. Exhale, we lift up, just head, neck, and chest. Shoulders will come off the mat, arms down by your sides. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift. So you can see with an abdominal curl, we're not coming all the way up into a sit-up position. It's just that upper body lifting. That pelvis is staying neutral and that low back stays on the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So this is working the flexion, forward flexion, so that rectus abdominis right down the center of the core, right down the center of the body, and lower. Let's do 2 more. Lift and lower. Last one, lift and lower. All right. We're going to move into our single leg stretch. So for this one, head can stay up or down. I'd like you to try to bring your head up if you can and stay in that abdominal curl. Pull your right leg in, left leg reaches away, shoulders down the back, elbows wide, and then we switch legs and switch. So you can see my ribs, my shoulders aren't moving. Neither is my chest, neck, and head. The only thing that's moving is the arms switching on the legs and the legs switching and reaching. Again, you can bring your head down if you need to. Good, let's do 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Last one. Good, bring it all the way down. All right, double leg stretch. So this time, both arms and legs are going to move together. So we're going to come up into that abdominal curl. Again, keep your head down if this is too much on your neck or your lower back. And we're going to inhale. Arms and legs will reach out opposite directions. Exhale, circle the arms around, bend the knees back in. Inhale, send it away. Exhale, bring it in. So trying to keep that head, neck, chest in that same position the whole time. So try not to lower it when those arms come back. Inhale out. Exhale in. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. You got this. Last 2. Last one. Out and in. Good. Lower the head all the way down. All right, we're moving into our single leg scissors. So for this one, legs are going to reach up towards the ceiling. So go ahead and bring the legs up. Before we even start, go ahead and point and flex the ankles, just starting to get some movement in the backs of the legs. And stretching out the calves and those ankles. Good. All right, now for this one, we're gonna lift back into that abdominal curl. Hands are gonna come to the back of that right leg. As you pull that right leg towards you, we pulse, pulse, and then we switch the legs, pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch. Good. Keep alternating here. So similar to that single leg stretch, that upper torso is not moving except for the arms, switching on the legs. Bring that head down again if you need to. Bend the knees if you need to, if holding the legs straight is too much. Good. 3 more sets. 3, 3, 2, 2. Good. 1 and 1. Bend the knees, lower it all the way down. All right, double leg lower and lift. So for this one, both legs are going to come back up to the ceiling. We're going to come into that abdominal curl, arms reaching by your sides. This time, both legs lower down and away without arching that lower back. Exhale, lift back up. So it's important as you move, if you start to feel that lower back lifting off your mat, you've brought your legs down too far. So that's called your point of control. So don't bring them that low. Make sure you can still stay engaged in your lower core. Good. 3 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bend the knees in, lower it all the way down. All right. If you're not already warm, we're going to warm up, really warm up for this next one. This is our hundreds Pilates hundreds exercise. For this one, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna come back into that abdominal curl. So go ahead and do that. Legs can stay at 90, right? That's a beginner modification. They can reach long. You're gonna hold them there. You're gonna start to pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those fingers and arms are nice, long, and strong. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, bend those knees if you need that modification. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more sets. Last one. Good. Bend the knees in. Lower down. This time, rock those knees side to side. So not only do the hundreds fire up that core, it also gets your heart rate up. So it really warms up that whole body. All right. So now go ahead and draw the legs back to tabletop. We're going to do a little lower body rotation. So arms are going to come out to the sides. Legs are in tabletop position. All right, so we're gonna take an inhale. You're gonna let your legs and your knees drop to the right without moving the upper body. And don't let them touch the floor. Exhale as you pull them back into center. Good, inhale as you bring the legs over to the left. Exhale as you pull them back into center. Good, inhale, so one unit from your pelvis and your knees and your feet are all lowering together. You should feel maybe a nice stretch in that lower back. Exhale back to center. Let's do 2 more sets. So this is some nice oblique work with this lower body rotation. We're gonna get some more oblique work next with some upper body rotation. Inhale right, exhale center. Last one to the other side, left, and exhale center. Very nice. All right. Now, legs are gonna stay in tabletop for our crisscross exercise. I'm sorry, legs will start in tabletop for crisscross. Hands come behind the head. Elbows are gonna stay wide. You wanna lift up into your abdominal curl. Twist to your right as your right leg pulls in, left leg reaches out. And then we switch and switch. So the goal here is trying to keep the elbows wide as you move so that you're rotating by using that upper torso and not by shifting the shoulders side to side. So this is about that control here, that pelvis stays in neutral. So it's not about a fast movement. Good. Let's do 3 more sets. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Good. Pull it all the way in. Nice work. All right, you're gonna go ahead and rock yourself up to a seated position and then flip yourself over to come into all fours. So all fours, you're gonna come into that table pose. So on hands and knees with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips right over your knees. And we are gonna find that core lifting up from the floor. So not so much that you're arching your back, but you wanna stay connected in the front part of your body here. Pelvis is in neutral, pressing away from the floor. Let's go ahead now and send that left leg away from the body. So keep that hip point facing towards the floor. Now your right arm is gonna reach forward as well. So reach, reach, reach here. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you're gonna round. Knee is gonna come to elbow as you bring it under the body. Inhale, send it back out to that long spine. Exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Good, 3 more here. 3, 2, last one, and around. Good, lengthen out 1 more time. Hold here. I want you to lift the arm and the leg just a little bit higher, but without arching the spine, you should feel that back body start to engage, and then lower that arm and hand down. All right, we're gonna go right to the other side. So core pulling in, pressing away from the floor, neck is long. Right leg reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Find that balance here. Maybe you just hold it here instead of rounding. Take an inhale here and then exhale if you'd like to round. Bring that knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. 3 more. 3. Last 2. And last one. You got this. Good. Reach it out one more time. Hold it. Maybe lift the arm and the leg up a little higher by using the upper back and your glutes. Good. And then we lower it all the way down. Hands and knees to the floor. And then we're going to start to move through cat and cow. Good. Inhaling through center. Lengthen. Exhale, round and lift. Woo, I don't know about you, but I am warm. My core is officially worked. And I'm feeling good. Hope you guys are too. Exhale, round. Awesome. Widen the knees. Go ahead and shift your hips back into a child's pose. Arms come forward. Take a couple of breaths here. Feel the difference in your body from when you started. Okay, go ahead and sit onto your heels, coming all the way up. And go ahead and face forward now in a comfortable seated position. All right, let's go ahead and bring your arms to your sides. We're gonna take a deep breath to finish. So take a nice deep inhale in, reaching up, lengthen, side body, front body, back body. Keep that length as you draw the arms down by your sides. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're interested in maybe doing a little bit more, I will go ahead and link a full body Pilates workout here. If you're interested in maybe checking out another core video, I'll go ahead and link that here as well. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.